Pac-Man Jones of Savannah Seaport News here, and before I talk about the latest homicide that happened yesterday on June the 6th, I actually want to talk about a suspicious shooting death that took place on Steelwood Drive in Savannah, Georgia, on the 12,900 block of Steelwood Drive. Officers got the call around 7:30 p.m. that afternoon, and when they arrived, they discovered a man who still hasn't been identified with a fatal gunshot injury. He died at the residence. And at first, I thought this was a homicide. I think they're still investigating this and see if it is a homicide or not, because it just was suspicious as far as how he died. I mean, I still don't know the information about the guy's name. So is there any other information that could be brought out about this? I'll let y'all know as well. But if this is a homicide, this is the 18th homicide, if it is labeled a homicide later on. Now, I actually want to talk about the shooting that happened yesterday, June the 6th, that injured one male and killed a female. Now, this shooting happened in the Cuyler-Brownsville neighborhood. If you guys know where that's at, that's on the west side. And this happened Tuesday, where officials say 26-year-old Brittani Brown and 33-year-old Tony Stevens were shot in the 600 block of West 42nd Street. They say at about 4:10 p.m., officers responded to that area and found the victims inside a residence. Brown, the lady, she died at the scene, and Stevens was taken into the hospital for treatment and is currently being listed in critical condition. The actual circumstances around the shooting are still under investigation, but before even WTOC found out who the name of that person was who got killed, you know how I do always. I always get on Facebook and see who's talking about the situation. And I get on Facebook and I actually see somebody saying rest in peace to Brittani, and I seen her page linked to her actual page. And I was reading a post that she posted on June the 5th at 6:04 a.m. Now, this is what I'm reading from off of her Facebook. Nothing pisses me off more than a person who's aware of your problems yet and still adds on more issues. I'm going through enough as it is. Fuck who thinks otherwise. I'm past my breaking point. All that harassment, accusations, backstabbing, that shit is pathetic. Real talk. I'm fed up with this messy shit. I don't care about who feels hate me now. Fuck you. I speak nothing but facts, and if you don't feel some type of way, so what? Life goes on. I don't need friends or associates. They can't help me with my situation. Like two cars in two separate lanes. Stay in your lane and I'm staying in mine. Now, that was what she posted a day before her death. Now, just reading this, man, it really seems like this was some type of warning that she was trying to put out towards somebody, that maybe that person could leave her alone. And it's kind of like premonition, you know. You see words like this being posted and you just don't think something would happen to somebody like this, where somebody gets shot to death. But also, I want to say about this lady, when I keep on scrolling down on her Facebook, I also see that she has some type of relationship with Jamison Lemons, and I covered a video about Jamison Lemons in a separate video a few videos back. Apparently they had some type of relationship. I don't know if they were boyfriend, girlfriend, or they had some, I don't know what their whole situation was, but it's pretty clear that they had some type of relationship. Now, I seen somebody post on Facebook, well, it seems like these murders are connected. Street logic tells us, yes, it probably is somewhat connected, you know, because it just seems really, really odd that Jamison Lemons can come up missing. And since Jamison Lemons and Brittani Brown, I guess, have some type of relationship, for Brittani to die, you know, with 1 month of Jamison Lemons being missing, I mean, call it a coincidence. I wouldn't even call it that. You know, I feel like this is connected some type of way. And if there's any other information that I could give out about this situation, I will. And about this shooting, this may be the 18th or 19th homicide. You know, like I said earlier in the video, it all depends on the shooting that happened on June the 1st, whether they rate that a homicide or another type of death that he died by. But, you know, depending on that information, this latest homicide could either be the 18th or 19th homicide. But just in general, I just want to say rest in peace to Brittani Brown, and hopefully the other guy in the whole situation recovers. And I just really want all this to end relatively soon, and hopefully they can find the killer of this lady, because it seems like I don't know if she had anything to do with anything, but it really didn't seem like she was involved with anything that could really get her killed like that. But, you know, it's just a shame. You know, just rest in peace to her, and hopefully they can actually find Jamison Lemon's body as well, because I'm pretty sure this is somewhat connected. You know, this is not a coincidence. You know, I got a feeling that this is connected. You know, I'm not a police investigator, but I have a strong feeling that it is. But any other updates for this, I'll let y'all know as well. Stay blessed, Seaport.